So I have this neighbor, and she's an older gal. She's a white woman. And we were talking back and forth, and she brought up racism and how she just doesn't like it. But she thinks that black people can be racist too. So I had to do the whole rundown of a woman who's nearly in her 70s. And when I got to the point of prove me wrong, she said what most white people will tell us. Well, when I was in high school, I got attacked by 5 girls. They tried to beat me up because I was white. Sounds familiar? We hear that when we're in lives on this platform, and the person comes on the panel and screams and shouts how they were attacked by 3, 5, 9, 12 black people, whether they're black women or black men, whether they were in elementary school all the way through college, or just on the street minding their business. And then we pick through what they say to find out it's just a lie. Especially how we approach the conversation and ask them questions. Then they veer off. And then they totally go into a rage. They're screaming and shouting and getting louder, getting aggressive. And then claims that we are threatening them. Like, how do I threaten you on a social media app on a box that's only not even an inch big that you sit in to talk to us on a panel? Do I know where you live? No. Do I care where you live? No. If you do some heinous shit and I find out you did, I will call you out and call the police. And people snitch on themselves. And these particular white people. But again, back to the question I asked her was, can you prove in any shadow of a doubt that the laws that are in place systematically, as well as historically, black people can be racist? Let me tell you, this old lady, she couldn't do it. And I told her, what would it feel like if we were gone? Because there are sundown towns. It's full of white people. And there are some that have little few black folks in there who know to, scurrying on home before the sun goes down. And there's places that you just can't go because you ain't coming home. That's why we have the Green Book, to tell us how to travel as a black and brown person. But again, if we were all gone, no Negroes around, no one to pick your fields as a brown or indigenous person, no one to cook or take care of your family or children as black or BIPOC people, no one around but white people to do the work for you. It feels like oppression. And I say that because they're going to rely on people in their own community that look like them to do the work we will not be here to do. The fear of black bodies leaving the country frightens the American government because they have nothing to run on when it's black and brown and indigenous. No one to strike fear in the hearts of white people, telling lies and stories about eating the dogs and eating the cats. Eating the dogs, eating the cats. The fear that they can't cosplay the indigenous community, wearing headdresses and dressing up like Pocahontas, which was a 12-year-old little girl. They can't cosplay black folks, from our skin tone to our facial features to our hair design to our ass and butt cheeks to our breast size. They can't say that we are frugal, that we're out there spreading our legs and having schmortions. No, they have to rely on their own community to be hateful. Because we know at the end of the day, without us, white people don't exist. And before the Dark Ages and the Black Plague, y'all were murdering each other simply for existing. You listened to a religion that lied to you, and then you found out that you could corrupt those who don't look like you. Commit all the atrocities and genocide. Last but not least, y'all are so afraid that we will separate from you, that y'all can't mind your white ass business, but you want segregation from us. And then you come in and burn down our towns. I'm just saying, removing the Voting Rights Acts for Black people because you feel you can because you're white. Just remember there's consequences to your fucking action that you don't want to repeat from the past to the present because shit didn't go down the way you thought it did last time. We are not our grandparents or our parents. We're a whole different generation of men, women, and children who have rights to vote. Those 18-year-olds and college students who are running to the fucking polls, to our mimas and papas rolling out of that hospital bed to ensure that their vote has to count. Because no matter what white people do to us, we always find ways to strive and thrive, even if we have to go around them, even if it takes another 20 years. Because let me remind white people, if we are no longer here because you keep stripping our rights away, you have no one to attack but yourselves. And going to another country will not fix your problem because you want slavery again. Bitch, we got boom booms too. Pew pews and nice shiny stabbing items along with body bags, because there's always a place to get rid of a body. We just make it known. Fuck around with the Black community and our votes. White people who voted for this, you will be finding out. And have the wonderful Thursday day you deserve. The fuck.